this morning?
Start with an easy one. Now that you've had a couple of days to think about it, thoughts on Saturday and your first game day experience here?
It was wonderful playing. I've been part of Clemson I've been committed for a year, but I've been part of Clemson since, like I said, freshman. And just actually getting to play my first game with all these great players here, and just the fans, Clemson family, and it was big for me. And letting my family come up and watch me play, because they were part of it with me. It was big for me. Good experience, great experience actually.
Your dad's been a big part of this process with you. What did you guys say when you saw each other after the game?
I mean, my dad always told me that this is for me since I was a little kid, and I've always been humble. Since high school, he told me, don't worry about it. Just play your game and let it come to you. That's what I did, and he was proud of me. And he wasn't shocked at all because he knew that I had it in me, and he was very proud of me and my little brother. Making him smile, just being a big brother to him and a great leader to him, and just showing him what it takes.
With Mike out, do you feel any extra pressure, and really all the guys in that room, to kind of take up the slack?
No, we don't. Just because we know Mike's a great receiver. I mean, I look up to Mike and watch him day by day at practice. His feet, his hands, everything. His hands off the ball, and just with him being that great, and all of us in the room watching him, including Sean Peak and G-Hop being the older guys, they've brought us to their level and just kind of pushed us to be better. I think we're prepared for adversity, which it is, and we have no worries.
It was evident on the first day of camp. You looked extremely smooth catching the ball. Also, running your routes, downfield blocking. How's everything come so easily to you after playing running back all last year?
Just watching the game. I mean, my dad been coaching me since I can remember, and it's just with him always coaching me and me playing with great teams my whole life. It's kind of so much talent. You gotta kind of be good, or you're gonna get exposed and throwing them to the wolves, and kind of it's just I had no choice but to be good, and I had to learn football. And my IQ of the game, I feel like it's pretty high now, but I have a lot of room to get better, and I think that's everybody. I have a lot of room to get better, and just Coach Scott coached me real hard, and I think that's what helped me as well too. Just in the film room, at practice, on the field, kind of getting my IQ of the game even better, and just I think that's what it is.
What kind of training did you do to transition to receiver?
Off season. Honestly, I kind of stayed off my feet a little bit, and I stayed in the weight room a lot, just because I know college is a whole different ball game, and bigger players, faster players, and I had to just prepare my body for it. And but receiver comes natural, but it's a lot of peaks and stuff that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think receiver is easy. It's not at all. It's just, I mean, when you focus on your craft a lot more than you usually do at home, and you become an expert at your craft.
When you say it's not as easy as people expect, what has kind of caught you?
I mean, I would say like going against like McKenzie and Tootie, when players are faster than you or just as fast, it becomes fun. You have to use fundamentals to go get the ball, or use fundamentals when you're outside of him to get back inside, and it's a fundamental position that you don't have to be as talented as the person in front of you.
How about blocking?
Blocking is effort. I think anybody can block, anybody, and it just takes effort, and it takes the will to want to block for your teammate and the love you have for your teammate, and that's what I think this team has a lot of. We all love each other, we all close, and we're a family.
Scott, Coach both mentioned that the speed of the game has not seemed to bother you at all.
Yes, sir.
Can you address that?
Like I told him earlier, it was just more like knowing football. Football is football. It's gonna be football in high school, little league, college, and NFL is still football. And it's just knowing the game, knowing concepts of when you see the safety off the hash, knowing if that's cover two or like stuff like that. And I love football that much to study it. Just like in school when you study for a test. And I think that's what it is. To make the game slower for me, to know what I know the corners outside of me that usually cover two and I gotta get inside. Or if I gotta get outside of him, I gotta take 100% outside.
Talk about, Ray, I'm sorry if you've been asked this before, but with Mike now out for a while, do you see yourself as, you know, a guy who can kind of fill in and make some of the impact that Mike had?
I wouldn't say fill in because Mike's in a whole different position as me.
Yeah.
And even with that, we still have a load of great receivers in that room. And I think Mike made us better. And Mike prepared us for this adversity and just and we're gonna play hard for him, even though we're gonna play hard regardless. But with Mike down, I think that's gonna be people will say that's adversity for us, but we were prepared for this. This is why Coach go recruiting year by year.
I have to go back to the end of camp. The coaches said Ray didn't have a great day today because he forgot to eat. Who gave you a harder time, your teammates or the coaches?
Coaches, defensive coaches, Coach Sweeney. It was 3 or 4 days later, we took those pictures on the rock, and I walked over to the rock to take a picture of Coach Sweeney. He was like, Ray, you just don't know how bad a day you had that day. Did you eat today? And I was like, Coach, come on, man. That was years ago, but it was a couple days back. But the coaches, definitely. More the defensive coaches.
When you're starting out high school, starting to play varsity, starting to get recruited, did you ever envision that you start out college, be 18 years old, playing as much as it would appear you're going to play this year?
Yes, sir. I've always felt like I was made for this type of moment in my life. It took time. I can't rush my age. I can't rush my time in college. And so it just took for me to come to college. I have to show it. Because in high school's in the past now. So now it's time to show. Cause I could have been a bust. I mean, I still can be a bust. And it's the fact that your doubters and your coaches that motivate you. But the doubters that always say, "Oh, he might be too small," or he don't play at Clemson. He got 10 in front of him. Or even though 10 in front of me doesn't mean I won't play because Tay gets tired. You know what I'm saying? People everywhere, that's human nature. And just I would say none of that. I was prepared for it, but no, I didn't have the mindset like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be good in college. I just always had the mindset like, I got goals and standards to be great.
For you and Tay, is that rotation going to be key? Where if he's starting, you're coming in, but there's just someone always fresh.
Tay starts. Tay's a monster. And I watch. Tay teaches me everything I know. So right now Tay's in front of me, and as long as he's in front of me, I'm gonna keep getting better and better and learning from him until he leaves and just concentrate on my role.
Clemson has a nice contingent from Florida. You bonded with some of those guys, and do you feel any homesickness at all? Sometimes players can feel that their first year.
What was the first part of
The players from Florida, have you done any bonding with the other guys, and have you felt any homesickness being so far from home?
When I first got here, we weren't as close, like as a team-wise, because freshmen were doing their own little thing, trying to get adjusted. But I got homesick for like the first 2 weeks. Like the second week of school, I got a little homesick just because being hungry. I mean, like, it was the part of being hungry every night. And then not having a car to go get some food, so it was just kind of, you go to sleep. And then, but after that, I mean, once we started 7-on-7 and weekends with the older kids and the teammates, I wasn't at all. I mean, I would say Wayne Goldman and Kelly and G-Hop probably my closest friends on the team, but I've known Tay and Dion since I can remember. And I can call them anytime if I need any help or whatever. But so I got close relationships with a lot of my teammates though.
If this was asked earlier, I apologize. Did you have any impressions or any emotions when you were standing on the top of the hill before the game the first time?
Yeah, so they actually wrote it in. I I think Clemson 24/7 that about Christian when I told him about me and Christian in the back of the line. I'm like, Christian, don't stand by me, whatever, because I was a little nervous going down the hill. I never ran down the hill before, so I was a little nervous about going down, and just even more nervous to see all those people. It was big for me going down the hill, and once I got down though, I kind of felt relieved. I'm good, I'm good, and then I just concentrated on the game after that. But I was nervous at the top of the hill.
There's a lot of anxiety or anticipation for that moment. Think about it or how it would be.
I thought about it a lot the night before. I thought about the game in general, though, but I just thought about the hill once we got on the bus, and I think we finna go on the hill, bro. This is real right now. Like we had Clemson now, and then once we went down the hill, it was go time for me for the game.
Your running back skills seem to translate pretty well with that short passing game. Has that helped you get on the field a little bit quicker than maybe some freshmen?
I wouldn't say that helped me get on the field more than some freshmen because I don't know what they have in front of them to play. Or they can't play, but I don't know who's in front of them to say that. But for me, I feel like I just prepared myself and have a mindset that I was going to come in and play, and I had to be ready to do that. And yes, I feel like my running back helps me out in the open field and kind of reading blocks and stuff. So yes, I do think that translates pretty well on the football field for me.
When you first took a hit, did it feel any different than high school?
My first hit, no, but a hit that did kind of got me. Oh, this is college now. It was kind of in the scrimmage when B.J. Goodson and Christian hit me on the sideline on the little reverse we had, and then that's not all. It's college football now. But other than that, I don't really take hits that much. I kind of try to keep my body away from that, keep my body healthy. So getting out of bounds, kind of stuff like that.
Ray, what's it like to have a guy like Deshaun that you can play with, where I'm guessing, if you know you're where you're supposed to be, the ball's going to be right there for you.
Having Deshaun, I mean, I never played with a quarterback like that. I mean, my Madden quarterback's going to be as good as him. But with him, it's like even when you know the ball might not come, the ball's not for you, it still comes away because Deshaun's not a quarterback. He looks at one player. He's reading the whole field at once, and the coach tells us all the time, don't loaf on the play because Deshaun may come away even when you know the play's not made for you. And with like on the orange, when first time I didn't go outside, Deshaun's like take it outside, whatever, and that's when I had ran the long run. And Deshaun's real. He has some great eyes and seeing stuff like that. And Deshaun puts all the receivers in a great place to make plays and puts in good opportunities to score. And so having him is a blessing.
You can't get your Madden guy up to 99 or something. You can't create one of those players.
Anything else, guys?
Real quick, you were talking about some stuff earlier, like reading the corner and trying to figure out the coverage. And a lot of freshmen, you talked to a lot of freshmen, they're just here trying to play and figure it out. Have you always thought about the game at kind of an advanced level? You feel that way?
When I first started playing receiver, I just did it off, just go play receiver. But once a guy that I'm real close with at home, who I call my older brother, is Nelson Aguilar, the Philadelphia Eagles, and he kind of every Thursday kind of like we don't like run a lot to where we're killing ourselves, but we kind of go over like simple stuff like reading linebackers and kind of reading defenses, and he helped me prepare on reading defenses before I even got here. So I kind of had a concept of different defenses because every defense is different, and he just helped me. He got me prepared for that and helped me reading coverages. So I brought that here and just I keep studying myself. So that's I think helped me slow the game down.
And who was that?
Nelson Aguilar.
Thanks, Ray.